Oh,
I hope
greetings,
not.
though. Hello. Hello.
What a week. It just
Fun,
was like,
fun shui Friday. Yes, another week. Another week. And I have to say, congratulations. 85. This is our 85th episode.
wow. Wow.
Wow.
Cool.
That's amazing.
That is.
We have to think about something to celebrate our 100th.
Well, I have champagne.
Yay. Friday mornings at 9:30. I don't know if but mimosas,
Yes, yeah.
champagne and
Hello.
orange juice. Maybe we'll do
Yeah,
that.
let's do that. Let's have a mimosa party on the 100th.
Okay, let's plan for
Okay.
that. Or any ideas. So if you've got some suggestions, post them in the comments. We'd love your feedback because we want you to celebrate with us like 100 episodes.
That'll be in 15 weeks. I bet you know what?
We got to count down.
I bet you it's going to be close to Chinese New Year.
Yeah, we got to count down. Let's figure it out. Let's figure out what our 15 weeks is.
That'll be cool.
That would be very cool.
That'd be so cool if that happened.
Yeah.
Anyway. Notice what I'm wearing here today?
I do.
It's colder out.
And I'm sleeveless with a blazer. I had the insight to put a blazer on today. Feeling a little rusty today.
It looks great. I love it.
Anyway, what do we do on Feng Shui Fridays?
Feng Shui Fridays, we talk about feng shui, and we use the Personal Paradise card deck by our teacher, friend, mentor, Tara Catherine Collins, who, by the way, celebrated a milestone birthday. Yeah.
Yes. Yay! Yay! Happy belated birthday, Tara.
Happy birthday, Tara. We love you.
Imagine the ripple effect if she would not have taken action or inspired action, not just to study feng shui, right? Because that was her passion and that was her journey, but to start the Western School of Feng Shui. If she wouldn't have done that, right? Like that ripple effect, not just of the lives of the students that have become practitioners, but of those lives of the people that we've helped.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
Totally amazing.
Amazing.
So anyway, we always choose a topic. Well, I shouldn't say we choose. We're guided about a topic from the deck. I shuffled a little bit earlier and I've had 3 very unusual cards come out.
Unusual.
And I say unusual because this is just we'll figure out how it all flows together. So the first card that came out is number 28, desk. Are you writing down numbers?
Yeah.
You usually do?
Oh, desk. 28. Desk. Okay.
Yes. Number 41, secondary entrances.
Okay.
And number 2, art. What's what I mean? It's just an odd combination, but we'll see where it goes. I've got them laid out. So the desk surrounded in the green, which with the 5-element theory is the wood element, right? Secondary entrances is surrounded in the orange, which to me is about grounding and the earth element. And maybe that's what we need to be talking about. And the number 2 art one is kind of a reddy color. So to me, speaking of fire, because typically our art is movement. So we've got earth, wood, earth, and fire. And when they enhance each other, the wood enhances fire, feeds the fire, and the fire creates the earth. Yeah. So maybe that's our theme today. It's not so much about the cards. Maybe it's about the elements. What are you getting?
Yeah,
I mean, we can talk about them all individually. I know my desk personally right now needs some attention.
Yeah, mine does too.
Because we've been in a rebranding mode, as you're seeing a lot more of our All in Alignment brand coming through.
I can show you, maybe. I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Anyways,
we'll just take your word for it.
I've got a few piles going on.
Yes.
But yeah, so I think, the desk came up for that.
Yes.
But also, I mean, I got a new desk a couple of weeks ago. And I have to say that, it's really shifted my energy.
Oh.
It has, right?
And how so? So let's talk about that, because that is really, really important.
Yeah.
So how has it shifted?
Yeah, and we have, recently we have seen some home offices, right? One in particular, we won't, mention names, obviously, but one in particular where the wife had a home office and the husband had a home office, and there was quite a difference in their desks, right?
Yes.
So one of the desks was very big and beautiful, and it was really commanding the space, right? So the desk was like, voila, here I am, I'm ready to create whatever you want to create.
Right.
Oh, that kind of sounded like the guy off of Sesame Street.
Yes, the Count.
The Count. Oh, yeah, the Count. And
squirrel. Squirrel.
And then the other home office, which was the husband's, he actually had a desk that looked like you could have had it in a teenager or children's bedroom. Would you agree?
100%. And it was beat up, right? And stuffed into a corner.
Yeah. And so, when we ask those questions, different things that we ask questions about when we're doing a home consultation, we found out that he was not being supported. He was feeling stressed, pulled in a lot of different directions, had difficulty focusing on the tasks at hand that he needed to do at his desk.
Actually, often left the house to do his work, didn't he?
Yeah. And then that reminds me of another couple, power couple, right? We're going to call them power because both of them were power couples.
Absolutely.
And then the other one that we did, the home office of the woman, right? Big, beautiful space, comfortable chair, one of these funny looking microphones, like all of that kind of stuff. And then the husband, his home office was in the basement. On
a little kid's desk, literally.
And it was literally a kid's desk, right? And so when you think about, okay, if you're sitting there and you're having to focus some attention and do some work behind a desk that is not serving you, not serving how you want to show up in the world, right? Yeah. It's holding on to the energy of being, less than, or maybe still being like a student, or, having a lower status or stature, right? And so if that's you, right? If that's you, if you're feeling that maybe you're not, being seen in the world, and from the work that you're doing, whether it's a home office desk or a desk at work, right? We've seen lots of those at work where they have a tiny little cubicle and the chair is not comfortable, and those all of those things, right? Repeated action over time equals results, and it plays
on our psyche.
Conscious.
Absolutely.
It plays on how you're feeling in your body. And then that's the energy that you're putting out there. So then it's, it's stress, it's discomfort, it's not being at ease. So yeah, so my energy has shifted a great deal because now I have this big desk and it looks like a big girl desk.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. That's fantastic.
And my office actually looks roomier. Like it looks like it has way more room.
Fascinating.
And then of course, you know, there's that part of where I had to take everything and then organize it.
Right. And then you've cleaned, right? Because everything came out that gave you the opportunity to all that dense energy that we've spoken of that's settled, right? It's now gone. It's been cleaned, it's shifted, refreshed, revamped. And sometimes that's all we need.
Yeah.
Like seriously, sometimes that's all we need is a really good deep cleaning. And in this fall, like we've just gotten fall in the last day or two, literally. It went from 22 on Monday and Tuesday to 2 right now. So sometimes it's just shifting all of that energy. Okay, great. I love that. And as you're speaking, I'm looking at my office thinking, wow, there's some interesting correlation to what you were just saying about being seen, being heard. I look at my office surroundings now and how they looked before I renovated my office. And methinks it's time for a shift again.
Yeah, because you know what, we as people, we don't remain stagnant, right?
No,
I mean, when you think about it, like our body, like our cells are recreating and reproducing, rejuvenating every day, and we actually grow a whole new body. I think it's every year, right? And so we're constantly shifting, changing, growing, and then, but yet we, you know, sit in this space, this environment, and we have the same artwork, right?
Yes.
You know, our habit, and I think that the secondary entrance comes to do with the habits of, you know, we have this habit of doing, you know, coming through that doorway or doing it this way, or
you're right.
And we're not looking at something from a different point of view, right? So I think the secondary entrance is all about shifting our energy to say, okay, you know, what is it? And it might be just shifting the energy in your office or around your desk so that you're sitting at your desk from the different entrance, right? From a different angle. And, you know, we talk about in one of our programs about tuning into your best cardinal direction.
Right. That's so probably in our Get Work Done from Home program, because that's in one of the modules.
So it might have something to do with that. It might have something to do with shifting your energy so that you're more in tune and in flow with the cardinal direction that suits you best.
Well, and I like that because that's that supporting cycle, right? So there's many things. So again, as the elements came up, right, the nourishing cycle, supporting cycle, how can we set our office space up or our home, whatever room it is, where you want different results showing up in your life? What can we situate? How can we create that nourishing cycle? So our desk is to support us. Its location is to support us, right? So that nourishing cycle again. The artwork around us is there to support us. And add to that creativity, add to that. And maybe it's time for a shift in the artwork. I have literally had these 2 images in my home or in my office, I want to say 15 plus years. And maybe I could actually put them up for auction, in all honesty, because everybody that sees them goes, oh my God, I love those images. And if Kate Lumley is watching this, Kate the Hardest has an image. She's a painter. Oh my word. I'm still waiting for it, Kate. That needs to be my new art in my office, methinks. Kate the Hardest.
I'm going to tag her. Kate
the Hardest. You need to.
Where are you?
She's probably working. She is an executive as well. But yeah, the art that surrounds us, does it excite you again anymore? Or are you bored with it? Because that, I mean, at one time, you could have looked at something and just absolutely loved and adored it. And now you don't even see it anymore. Or now you dust it and think, I need to change that.
Yeah, and you know, that is a good point too, because well, what do we do? I actually have some art and I'm ready to let it go.
Oh, well, maybe we need to do some swaps.
Yeah, I don't think, oh, what the heck?
I don't know.
Oh, Facebook sometimes, you know, they put somebody else's name in there and then it's like, that's not what I wanted to say. I'm trying to tag Kate the Hardest and somebody else's name is coming up. It's really weird.
Kate Lumley.
There. Okay.
There we go. Kate. Cheryl's waiting for her new art to revamp her office.
Okay.
She should actually, when I get it, you'll see it because it's so cool.
Okay. Anyway. I just have to grab this artwork because seriously, if somebody wants them,
well, while she's talking, so I guess all of these are tying in together, which is fantastic.
Yeah. And you know what? Seriously, these are Montreal artist by the name of Patrick Saint Germain. He graduated from Concordia University with a bachelor degree in fine arts. Blah blah blah. He has paintings in the New York City Museum. I don't know. Anyways, I bought these from a friend of mine when she moved and sold all her stuff to move to Mexico. And they're supposed to go together like this.
Okay.
And you know what? It's time for them to go. So if anybody loves them, like I know they're worth a lot of money. So just send me a tag or something. You want them in your house? I'll put them in a box and send them to you. Okay.
Okay. That's easy peasy.
That was easy. Okay, look at that. Now I got to find it. Oh, maybe I got an idea. Maybe one of those Gerber daisies would be pretty on that wall instead.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay.
Some things are easily done.
You never know. Okay.
You never know. Anyway, okay, so we talked about, and I like the secondary entrance because at the same time, I've situated my office so I can access my desk, my chair from both sides of my desk. And I quite like that. So different desk, different situation, which side do you go from? But also while you were talking about that secondary entrance, and it is habit, right? Sometimes it's convenience, but the convenience becomes the habit. So we pull into the garage, we go into the house through the garage entrance. So for a week, doesn't have to be a long time, change your habit and see, and it's going to tell you how much of a habit it really is. Consciously make the effort to go out the garage and around and in through your front door. It's kind of like the habit of how we put on our pants, how we put on our socks, the hand we use to brush our teeth, the hand we reach out and turn the doorknob with, right? There's some things that are such habits. It's phenomenal. And one of them would be the entrance you use going into your house. I know I use the back door all the time because we park in the garage. So for the next week, I'm going to consciously make the effort to come in through the front door and see by doing that, what new energy I'm bringing in the front door, new chi that's coming in.
Right.
And what I'm starting to see from that. So yay, love it. Okay, and we've already talked a little bit about art.
Numbers,
yeah. So we've
it
got,
all adds up to a 71.
which is an 8.
Which is an 8.
And by the way, today is a 10 day.
We had 8. I think we had 8 last week too. I can't remember.
I don't
Anyway,
remember either.
now, well, we were just talking about K8, the artist.
Right. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh,
Okay. So yeah, desk is a 28, which is a 10. Secondary entrances is 41, which is a 5. So that's 15. And 2 is 17 and 8. All right. So what do you want to say about 8 before I go to double digitology?
yeah, we did have 8 last week.
We did have 8 last week. You're
we
right.
did. So yeah, you know, it's just that beautiful, beautiful prosperity number. It's that, you know, and I think when we started out talking about Tara and how she's affected so many people, it really is that interconnectedness, right? It's showing us, it's almost like a little bit of a yin yang, showing that we're all connected. It's a creative energy. And tomorrow, you and I are going to be helping to create awareness.
Yes.
Around, and again, when you go create, right? Create. Hello. We know Kate always spells it that way, right? So it's create. There's a reason. Words have meaning. Words carry power.
Words carry energy.
And
everything is energy.
Yeah. So tomorrow we're creating awareness for the victims of Hurricane Ian, not Ivan. Ian down in Florida. And, you know, it's really quite devastating. And we don't always get that in our news feed. But, you know, these people, there's still, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of people that are still displaced, that still don't have electricity, that, you know, everything's been destroyed. And the sad thing, well, I mean, it's just sad all around, but a lot of these people are retirees, right? These are supposed to be their good years of their life. And now they're faced with this complete upheaval, transition. It's just like, and to have the strength and the fortitude and the resilience to even go through that.
Exactly.
At our age, let alone tack on 20 or 30 years, right? Just imagine how that would feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cheryl and I, we are part of the speaking panel, and we're on a telethon that's going to be broadcast all over the, you know, all these platforms. We've got links in the comments. We'd love it if you could share some of those posts for us to get some more awareness.
Exactly.
You could donate. What else can they do?
Share and donate, right? Participate.
Yeah. Tune in.
Absolutely. So I did, you know, do a little bit of looking here about the number 8. The 8 by itself represents abundance, a lucky number. Wealth in all things in addition to money. And I want to pause there for a second. You were just talking about this fundraiser, this telethon.
Yeah.
And when we close our eyes for a second and we open them and look around us at our possessions, we are very abundant. Those that are in Florida that have lost everything, their abundance looks a little different. Their abundance is a fresh start, potentially the opportunity to do things differently without restrictions. So it's always about our perspective. And I'm looking at my glasses and they create that number 8. So, you know, it's all perspective. The constant ebb and flow of all things. Continued confidence, success, and inner wisdom. Strong and self-reliant belief in your own power. Decisiveness and self-discipline. And I really like this one. An awareness of your positive thoughts, as well as redirecting your negative thoughts.
Mm.
So it may have sounded in some of you when I just said that they have the opportunity to start fresh. Some of your instant reactions may be, well, how is that an opportunity? Right? You might have gone to, but it is because our possessions, the things that we identify ourselves with, are dense.
Mm-hmm.
They're tangible, and they can actually hold us down.
Yep.
Energetically.
Mm-hmm.
Think
Yeah.
about that for a bit. So it's
But
perspective.
it is very traumatic though. Yeah.
Of course. Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
downplaying the
Mhm.
trauma of it
Yeah.
all
Oh no, I know you're not. Mhm.
at all. Because
Yeah.
I can't imagine what they're going through, but I'm willing to help.
Mhm.
And if someone said to me, and a girlfriend of mine said a long time ago, because she said, it's like every word that comes out of your mouth is wah, 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 wah. And until she said that to me, I hadn't realized it. So
Mm.
she created awareness in me that has stuck with me now for 40 plus years. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So it may be a bitter pill to swallow at the time, but thank you.
Mm.
Anyway, today is a
Mhm.
10 day.
10 day.
A 10
New
day.
beginnings.
It's
See,
10.
they have an opportunity for new beginnings. That's right.
Yes. 10/21 of 2022 is a 10 today.
Mhm.
So that is perfect opportunity for new beginnings.
Mhm.
And I think my office needs a makeover.
Okay. Well, and maybe yours does too. Bum, 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 bum.